Larisha Thompson was working 2 jobs to give her daughters, who are 12 and 20 years old, a good life.
All right, you guys. So this next story comes out of Lancaster, South Carolina.
And what's really sad about this, ladies and gentlemen, this horrible tragedy that happened to this lovely woman, this American black woman, a mother of 2 lovely children, this story did not get enough coverage. Why? Because illegal immigrants are more important. Their feelings are more important than the safety of our own people. All you fucking Antifa, anti-American, abolish ICE people, you're not getting it. You're enabling the problem. That's why this woman is dead. Because you don't want to bat an eye about all the illegal immigrants and the crimes and the violence that they're putting out there. All you rioters, all you protesters, you don't give a shit about her. None of you laid any flowers for her. None of you protested for her being killed by illegal immigrants. You're all protesting right now for this other woman, this gay woman who got shot by an ICE agent because she tried to run him over. But you don't care about this woman. You know what that tells me? All you Antifa, anti-American, abolish ICE people, what are you, a bunch of racist? You don't like black women? It's okay when a black woman gets shot and killed by illegal immigrants? Check your shit.
And this story has been on my mind all last week. It's about a woman named Larisha Sherelle Thompson. She was a 40-year-old mother, and on May 2nd, she was shot and killed in what authorities are calling a random robbery attempt. She was driving her car, just trying to meet up with some friends to go bowling, when her life was tragically cut short. So, of course, she never made it to the bowling alley, and her family had lost contact with her that evening. And after a frantic search, they found her behind the wheel of her 2021 Honda Accord, where she was found fatally wounded. It was a Friday night, and it was a night that should have been like any other. But
she was going to the bowling alley. You know what's really sad about this? This woman was just going to the bowling alley to have a little bit of time with her friends. There's nothing wrong with that. She wasn't looking to hurt anybody. She wasn't blocking ICE agents. She wasn't blocking traffic in the road. This video right here only has 4,006 views. Okay? That's it. 7 months ago. You people care more about illegal immigrants, and you'll watch those videos over and over and over. Repost those videos, right? The video about the shooting of that gay woman, and I think a lot of it has to do with because she's gay, part of the lesbian community, that she got shot by an ICE agent. And she's, of course, looking white, right? Almighty whitey kind of thing. Y'all got to back her up, though, right? You're like watching those videos a million times. But you don't care about this woman here who got shot and killed for nothing. This woman didn't provoke anything. She's a mother. And she got killed by 6 illegal immigrants. You people are ass backwards.
For Larisha and her loved ones, it became the worst nightmare of their lives. Now, 6 undocumented immigrant individuals have been arrested in connection with her death. 5 of them are teenagers.
To that stupid sheriff that was recently in the news, can you say her name? Larisha? 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 Can you say her name? You crooked DEI stupid sheriff. Can you say that woman's name? Shut up. Get real.
The youngest is just 13. The oldest is 21. And they're all facing charges of murder, attempted armed robbery, and second-degree burglary. Investigators believe they tried to rob Larisha after shooting her, but her doors were locked and they couldn't get in.
6 undocumented immigrants police say are responsible for a robbery turned murder could be deported soon, and at least 3 of them are juveniles. Immigration attorney Carnell Johnson says he's been seeing an increase in detention centers with people who have and haven't been charged with a crime.
People like this have no place in our society, and we will do everything in our power to make sure the full weight of the law is brought down on these 6 individuals.
He's referring to 6 people.
Your power, sir, to change things, to make things better, is being obstructed and interfered with idiots like that gay woman and her little lesbian wife lover interfering, obstructing with ICE agents to deport criminals like this. So they won't go out and shoot Larisha. Like, what is up with this shit? You people are enabling the problem.
Now in custody, these 3 adults, ages 17 to 21, and 3 kids, ages 14 to 16, all connected to 2 crimes. They're accused in the attempted robbery of a Rock Hill woman that ended with her death. Officials say all 6 suspects are undocumented, with the Homeland Security Department placing detainers on them.
Historically, we place when ICE places on hold, if that person were to make bond or be released for whatever reason, they would take jurisdiction at that point. Of course, we have a new administration in now.
Solicitor Randy Newman says until he gets a call from Immigrations and Customs Enforcement, he will move forward with his state court prosecution of the suspects.
So let's take a moment and just ask ourselves some questions like, what drives young people to commit these type of acts? Is it a lack of guidance? Is it societal pressures?
It is a lack of guidance. It's a lack of morals. It's a lack of sensible intelligence for these punks not to be suckered into the social media craziness and whatnot, like TikTok and all this other stuff, and these protesters and these rioters who are promoting this negativity, that it's okay if you're an illegal immigrant to rape, kill, murder, torture children, women. They have no moral compass. That's the problem.
Or is there something deeper going on? And what does this say about the state of our communities and the systems that are meant to protect us? Now here we have Tiffany Thompson, who is Larisha's sister, and she is now left to raise her nieces. But she also made a comment and said, that the suspects were kids and all they had to do was ask, and whatever, I guess they would have wanted money or anything, she would have gave it to them.
My heart goes out to this woman. I am so sorry. I truly mean that, hand to my heart, that you lost your sister. I have no idea what that would feel like, what you're going to go through, but I do wish you happiness and health. And I goddamn anybody who gets in the way of ICE agents of deporting and kicking out violent criminals in my country so they will not hurt other people like your sister.
So it makes you wonder, like I say, how did we get here? And I think the most profound part of all of this is that all 6 of these individuals were undocumented immigrants. So they had no business even here in this country. But sadly, Larisha's funeral was this past Thursday. So our thoughts and prayers go out to her.
How many of you protesters, we're going to wrap it up with this. How many of you protesters right now, you abolish ICE assholes and bitches and losers, you rioters, all of you people, how many of you laid flowers at this woman's grave? How many of you protested that she was murdered by 6 illegal immigrants? None of you. Because you pick and choose when you want to play favoritism, that it's okay when illegal immigrants do something like that, or when a ICE agent, a federal agent, shoots a white woman. Oh, that's okay, for you to protest and bitch complain all day long. No. You people are part of the problem. This story did not get enough news coverage, and it rightfully deserved it, because we got to get this message out there. Enough is enough of this bullshit.